Ghana, I am so very much impressed with you guys. I mean, this is how award shows should look like. Are you kidding me? When I saw some of the pictures online, as a matter of fact, Ghanaians were tagging me. They're like, guys, or like, Chioma, there is an award show, a new award show in Ghana, the REFFA, or the REGAL rather, the REGAL Film Festival Awards, well, REFFA 2025. You have to talk about it. And I was like, okay. And then I looked for it and I saw the images and I'm like, wow. From the stage, the decor, the lighting, the production. And I love the fact that this particular edition, right, or this particular award show, there was a whole lot of intentionality and professionalism. Are you getting me? Like, compared to the Ghana Film Awards, like, you don't want to talk about that, should we? Let me just recount it real quick. I think earlier this year, Ghanaians, they had, a film award. They were celebrating, film excellence, industry stakeholders, filmmaking, best indigenous film or what have you, diaspora film and all. You know what film award shows are, right? Well, movies and all. So get what trended was the entire organization, right? Now, it should be noted that Ghana and Nigeria, they have a bond. Yeah, they have a very, they're very united. In as much as they're always at loggerheads and all, and they are no longer collaborating like they used to before, but these two, they do love each other very much. So whenever there's a Ghanaian, like a gathering, a ceremony, an award show, you will find a couple of Nigerian stakeholders in it, Likewise, whenever Nigerians organize, let's say AMVC, you will find a lot of Ghanaians like Nana Akuado, and Jocelyn Dumas, Jackie Appias, Julia Ibrahim, Nadia Borin, or you're going to find them in Nigeria. So there's just this inter relationship between the two of them. Anyways, so now talking about the Ghana Film Award, some Nigerian stakeholders, filmmakers were in attendance. For example, someone like Jim Ike, he is somebody who does not take nonsense at all. He is somebody who he does not know how to sugarcoat. He does not make room for mediocrity at all. He has zero tolerance for rubbish. You understand? That anything that has to rob him of his personality, he is not a partaker of it. So when he saw the way the whole organization was looking, like the entire event and all, the poor organization, he walked away midway. Like, he walked out, and the Ghanaians took offense. But someone like Ramsey Noah, he's more fatherly, he's a bit tolerant, you see. So he stayed throughout the event, right? And now what equally made this event very popular was the trophies that were handed to the winners. I mean, they gave them a hand fan. It was outrageous, Lots of Ghanaians, we even spoke about it. And now I am just so glad that there's an award show that is here to fix that particular problem, right? Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we're talking about the REFFA Award 2025. It is actually the maiden edition. It's the very first edition. And oh, baby! You see what? Hey, I was like, true. I am impressed. It's very beautiful. Now, if you were to look at it, it's going to tell you that the Regal Film Festival Awards, which is abbreviated as REFFA, is a new cinematic event in Ghana celebrating African filmmaking excellence, featuring screens, workshops, and awards, which is maiden edition held in Accra from December 10th to the 30th, 2025 at venues like La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. That's it. So it's a maiden edition, which means it's a new edition, and that explains the innovation. I think they're here to correct, the errors of the past, where you have to look at it in comparison to their other movie award shows, right? Like Ghana Movie Awards, you're going to find that there's just a whole lot of difference. You see a lot of changes, positive changes, and there's so many Ghanaians, Nigerian veterans in attendance. I think Patience Ozokwor was actually awarded the Hall of Fame. I mean, she's Patience Ozokwor, heard it. Like, she's not just popular, she's not just a Nigerian veteran. You want to talk about West Africa filmmaking and all, the Nollywood. This woman, she deserves her credit, right? She deserves her flowers. And then trust a couple of them to be there. I think, I'm just going to be leaving their images. There's way too many of them. There was Nosa Rex was present. And Nigerians were like, Ghanaians, I thought you guys said you have banned Nosa Rex from entering Ghana. Like, what is Nosa Rex doing there? You need us. I mean, you know how Nigerians can be very boastful, isn't it, right? Now, why, I'm sure you'll be like, but why don't they want to say Nosa Rex? Well, a few months ago, Nosa Rex took to his social media handles. He was calling out Ghanaian television station, stations, right, calling them names like Ogugo Q and stuff, because they would, copy their films, broadcast their films illegally without, without any agreement and all. So Nosaris was very angry. Now, a lot of Ghanaians were, they said he has every reason to be angry, right? But his choice of words and his approach was not really appreciated, because he literally embarrassed the entire nation, like Ghana as a country, and they wanted to take some certain measures like banning him, preventing or prohibiting him from visiting Ghana, and then they asked like Ghanaian stations not to, showcase or broadcast his film allegedly and stuff. So yeah, so when he came, Nigerians were like, I thought you guys said you banned Losarek, so you understand why the emphasis, right? Yeah, so there was now Ramsey Noah. There were a lot of them, I'll just leave the pictures here, and it was a very beautiful event, and I am truly living for it. Like I said, now the host, there was AYO, it's the intentionality for me. Are you getting me? Like, there is AY, there's Jocelyn Dumas, I think Bovi was in attendance. They're just a mixture, like a mixture. But I do have a couple of complaints though, or maybe just one complaint. Now they're talking about celebrating African filmmaking, right? Cinematography or cinema. And they're talking about diaspora and all. But it's very unfortunate that when it comes to this kind of events, they're always omitting Cameroon for some reason. I don't understand, because nowadays nobody can tell me that I don't know that Cameroon is a bilingual country, which means it's both English and French. You understand? And we equally have a lot of English filmmakers. Honey, there's English-speaking Cameroonians are present, right? And a couple of them will go to Nigeria. So they just will know that Cameroon is existing, and we have a movie industry, we have filmmakers, we have actors, and we have great films. We have a couple of them even on Netflix. They are aware of it, but how they keep on excluding us and making us feel unseen and so little, it's annoying. I'm just hoping that 2026, they decide to like look elsewhere as well, like inclusivity, like talk about Cameroonian talents, Cameroonian creative, like the creative industry in Cameroon, because we equally have great filmmakers, we have beautiful stories. You just have to check them out. Like Ganu, for example, we have The Fisherman's Diary, There's a Man for the Weekend, there is Therapy. We have a good number of films on Netflix, and even on home videos on YouTube, you're gonna find them. We have Benglian Productions, there's Stephanie Toom. I'm equally thinking of getting into filmmaking, come 2026. So there's just a whole lot to look out for from Cameroon. Are you getting? So anyways, hopefully someday they're going to consider us, because those of us from the English speaking regions are really suffering because we cannot join the French. But anyways, it is what it is. So yeah, guys, so this is what happened a couple of weeks ago. And Ghanaians, I am truly very proud of you. Anyways, guys, let me talk to the comment section. Ghanaians, what do you make of this beautiful initiative? Like I said, this was the very first edition. We're talking about the REFFA Awards, which is meant to celebrate African filmmaking, storytelling, stakeholders, and what have you. I am Chioma Ayomide Daliliunga. See you next time. Bye.